Are you ready, little sexy? Let's get on the road, baby.
Goldwing Rider, a shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who is fearless. A young loner on a crusade to champion the cause in a world of reckless automobiles. These are my motovlogs.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Chris. Out on the Goldwing. And today I'm actually out here doing a test ride. Today is the first ride since I've installed my tri-axis Helibars on my 2021 Honda Goldwing. The first ride with Helibars. And I must say that I love it. You know, I've been wanting some Helibars for many years, probably since about 2015. So it's been a minute. After I purchased my Honda Goldwing, I put on the Corbin seat, and since this seat sits me back, I installed the Helibar risers, and those risers kind of angle the handlebar back toward the rider a little bit, but I needed more flexibility, I needed more adjustability, so I decided to pull the trigger and purchase the Helibars, the full Helibars. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man, I wish I would have done this a long time ago. So I'm just out here doing a test, just trying to see how it feels. I still got some more adjustments to do. That's the thing about these Helibars, you can adjust them at 3 different angles. Once you get the riding on it, you know, you kind of realize where you need to make your adjustments. So I have an Allen wrench in my trunk, and so at any moment I could pull over and just, you know, make the adjustments. But I just wanted to get out today and see how the Helibars feel on this 2021 Honda Goldwing. And actually it feels real good. One of the things that I immediately noticed the difference is that with the OEM handlebars, you get that little fine vibration in your throttle hand. I noticed that about the original handlebars, but immediately with these Helibar risers, it kind of takes some of that vibration out of the right throttle away. So I'm not sure if it's because it's maybe thicker than the OEM handlebars. I'm not sure why is it taking some of that fine vibration out of the handlebars, but so I just need to make some final adjustments. It'll probably take me a while after riding this bike to just kind of figure out where I want to set my handlebars. I think I need to kind of push them back out. With these particular handlebars, you can bring the handlebars in toward the rider. You can take the handlebars up as far as in height, or you can push it forward. So you kind of got 3 different adjustments, as opposed to just with the Helibar risers, it just kind of angles the handlebars inward, which they work fine. You know, the Helibar risers work fine, but I needed more flexibility. I needed to be able to adjust my handlebars a little bit more. So I'm out here doing a test ride today. The rain has moved out. It actually is about 55 degrees right now, and this weekend supposed to drop. The temperature's supposed to drop, so it's going to be even colder in the next few days, and then we're going to get back, you know, it's going to warm back up again. So we're still in the winter months where the weather is kind of up and down. You know, one day it's hot, you know, the next day is cold. And I know a lot of you are like me. You know, once it warm up, you want it to stay that way. But unfortunately, we are still in the winter months. And so it won't be long now. Springtime is just around the corner, y'all. So just hold on a little while longer. I know a lot of you ready to get the bikes out. So I'm just out here doing a test ride, just trying to see how these Helibars feel. I think I need to kind of push them out further. I guess I've been so used to kind of reaching out toward the handlebars that I have the need to want to push the handlebars out a little bit farther. So like I said, that's the thing about these Helibars. You're gonna have, once you install them on your bike, you gotta kind of figure out where you want the placement. You know, every rider is different, and that's one of the things that I really like about the Helibars, is that you can customize the Helibars to your riding style, to your comfort level. You know, for the life of me, I don't know why adjustable handlebars don't come standard on a touring motorcycle. You know, we spend a lot of money for these bikes, buying accessories, you know, trying to fix the bikes up to our liking, to our needs, to our standards. But you would think when you spend this type of money on a touring motorcycle that a lot of the things that you need would already be on your motorcycle, would already be on the Goldwing, like a custom seat. And they charging dearly for these bikes, you know, in excess of 30 grand, depending on which Goldwing you buy. I guess if you buy a manual, or maybe a Goldwing without the trunk, you might can get it for, you know, 25, 28,000. But when you're talking about the tour model DCT, oh man, they charging dearly. So how many of you went out and purchased a new Goldwing? Be sure to drop it down in the comment section below. And how many of you out there that are watching this video have been thinking about putting Helibars on your Goldwing? And how many of you already purchased Helibars for your Goldwing, whether it's for the new model or whether it was for the previous generation model? What was your experience going from stock handlebars to tri-axis adjustable Helibars? What was your experience? I will include a link within the description of the video of where you guys could pick up the Helibars or the Helibar risers for your Honda Goldwing. And they charging dearly for these accessories, man. I promise you, I paid what everybody else paid for these Helibars. No discount, full price. But I just thank God, finally able to get my Helibars. Been wanting them for probably since about 2015. It's been a long time, but it feels good to be out on the Goldwing. So I could tell the temperature is dropping. Today I'm wearing my one-piece suit. It's kind of windy today, even though the rain has moved out. It's kind of windy, filming in 4K. I notice now when I'm trying to do my videos that the 4K, man, really bottlenecks your system. You know, it's probably just best to do your videos in 1080p, which is still considered HD. But it seems like I used to can do a 4K video and it was no problem. Now with all these updates, it seems like my system wants to bottleneck. So I guess the more clarity that we want, the more horsepower that we need. So I've upgraded my cameras. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I actually had some microphone issues here recently after I picked up the GoPro 11. For some reason I go out and make a video and the video comes out great as far as the video, but as far as the audio is concerned, you know, I ran into a lot of problems with the GoPro 11. So I've done a recent update and maybe I'll get a chance to test that out today. Actually, this is my GoPro 10, the one that's on my helmet. I ran several tests. I've tested the media mod. I've tested the camera, I've tested the microphone, and I narrowed it down to the camera. The GoPro 11, the newest camera out. So I did a manual update, and I'm hoping that takes care of it. A lot of times these cameras, man, they'll act up, and once you do a manual update, that'll correct it. You know, you can actually update the cameras on the GoPro Quick app, but it seems like that doesn't take care of it a lot of times. Sometimes you just have to do a manual update. So I'm just out here cruising, just rambling on the Honda Goldwing, trying to get my ride in today. It's kind of windy out. Current temp 54 degrees, so the temperature is dropping. So stay tuned to the channel. I got more videos coming up soon. And also I want to give a shout out to all of the Caliente followers and subscribers. I think I'm getting close to about 19,000 on the subscribers. Last time I checked, I think I was about 100 away. Checked it a couple of days ago. So almost 19,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys watching the Caliente channel, supporting your boy Chris out on the Goldwing. Look at this guy. He looks impatient. Keep your head on the swivel out here, man. Tell you, everybody's in a hurry to go nowhere. So I'm just cruising. I'm actually snug like a bug in a rug. I'm not wearing my heated gear today, y'all. It's not cold yet. Well, anyway, if you guys like this video, be sure to click the like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. This is your boy Chris, out on the Goldwing. Out on the Goldwing. Doing a test ride, testing out my newly installed Helibars. And I will, as always, I will talk to you guys later. See ya.